On March 31st, 2024, The Crew, a game made by Ubisoft back in 2014, had its servers completely shut down, making the game completely unplayable, even offline, due to its online only nature. What followed afterwards was a class action lawsuit against Ubisoft for removing the game from those who had bought the game on PC through Ubisoft Connect, which then pushed further the Stop Killing Games initiative, which now in the UK has earned almost 1.5 million signatures to prevent publishers from shutting down games. But for The Crew, the future seemed bleak until a group of modders found a way to reverse engineer The Crew to make it playable again. And on September 15th, this Monday, they launched their first 1.0 release for PC to play the game offline, with servers and playing with other people and more mod support coming later down the road. Now, for those of you who don't know what The Crew is, it's a sort of racing game, as you can see in the background, judging by my footage. It's a racing game. It was always online, had microtransactions. It was a Ubisoft staple game from 2014, where a lot of people still hold on to this game for its fondness and what it brought to the table, as well as the Crew franchise, because this game would start to other Crew games, though many fans of the community have said that they are a step down from the original. Now, my experience with The Crew, I'm going to be honest, is very minimal. I got this game for free on PlayStation 4 back when Assassin's Creed Unity released. It had a horrible launch, and there was a season pass, so Ubisoft said, hey, from this library of games, for those who bought the season pass, you could pick a game. A friend of mine I knew, and I still know to this day, told me to get The Crew because I wanted to get Far Cry 4. Now, I didn't fully hate that decision, but there was always a part of me that regretted it, because I never really played The Crew much. Like, I played the opening, drove around for a bit, had a lot of fun driving around the entire United States, and that was that. And then I got the game a couple of years ago for free on PC through Ubisoft Connect, and then when I found out they were shutting down the game and taking off the servers and everything, I downloaded my copy, which is the copy I'm using right now, to use this mod. But overall, that's my experience with The Crew. It's very small, nothing really of note, and not really much nostalgia. I've never, in the past when I was a kid, because this game came out when I was 14 years old, I didn't really have much love or care for racing games. I still kind of don't now, but I'll touch on that in a minute when I talk about my overall first impression thoughts. Because The Crew Unlimited, as this project is being called, is a sort of revitalization of The Crew's online capabilities to be able to play it offline, as well as even use your old saves from when the game was still online. And there are plans to do more with it in the coming months to year. It's just going to take time because they're working sort of from scratch for this, which I do believe the console versions may be supported one day. It's just PC's a lot easier right now because, PC. And mods do sort of exist, but not too in-depth or crazy right now. But still, this is a win for video game preservation. I mean, it really is. This is a game that started quite a bit of controversy for being shut down the way it was by Ubisoft, and has now been paving the way for more initiatives to fight and quote-unquote stop killing our games by big publishers. And we'll see where this goes on as time continues. But still, it's still a great win for video game preservation, because now we have another game that can be playable offline, and it's something to celebrate about. Like, even me, someone who hasn't even played The Crew much at all, I kind of want to give this game a shot. And I definitely want to play more of it and showcase more of this game, because I feel like I didn't appreciate it as much when I was younger, because my overall first impressions of this game are, I think the presentation is spectacular. Like, sure, it's not the entire US, and it does seem a little bit weird that there aren't that many cars, but I'm sure this was a design choice so you didn't keep bumping into freaking cars. But driving around is just fun with how it's presented. Like, there's even fun little modes that you could do while you're driving to locations, just to either pass the time or do something fun, so to speak. It's just, there's a lot of style to this game and substance that's really nice. The only real qualm I have is you can't play it above 60 FPS for some reason. I guess because it's one of those, the game's physics are tied to frame rate thing, which has been sort of a thing a long time ago with, specifically Bethesda games. But otherwise, it's just a fun game to drive around with, and I'd love to see what this game's like with multiplayer, because I've been noticing cars coming by with names on them, and I wonder if that was part of the online capabilities where you would see players drive around with their names above the cars, and you could, maybe challenge them to racing or something like that. It's just overall a nice sort of fun, chill sort of game, and there's lots to do. and lots to sort of see. And there's just a lot on table with this game, with what you could do, having different packages for cars depending on what terrain or what they're going to be doing. Because I think it's just something cool to see. And I was following this for a while when I first heard that the Crew Unlimited was becoming a thing, just because it was more out of curiosity and because I'm weird like that. I like to see initiatives that are being made to protect video games. Games that are being lost to time or not being preserved or being viewed as abandonware and forgotten by publishers. It's nice to see this. And I'll leave a link to their Discord in the description, but I need to also stress that do not support piracy copies, so you need to get your own legit files. Either Steam, I know you can still download the files on PC, or maybe you downloaded the files off of Ubisoft Connect before they pulled it off there, because you can't download those files through Ubisoft Connect. Once they get console versions, they're not supported yet. I think they could get it working. It's just one of those things that's going to take time, and they're figuring out. But I think that's more so going to be after the online sort of function is put back into the game. So hold off for all you console players. But it's unfortunate, but hey, don't give up just yet. It's possible. I've seen many games from the past, specifically on the PS3, that had their servers shut down. They come back. So don't fret, don't upset. It's going to be all right. You'll get it eventually. It's just going to take, unfortunately, a bit more time. So just be patient. But overall, that's kind of all I have to really say about the Crew coming back. Another big win for video game preservation. And I think a very nice video to commemorate me making 100 videos on this channel. Now, obviously, there's still a couple videos that kind of aren't part of this new push that I've been doing the last couple of months, but still, I now have 100 videos on my YouTube channel, and I think this is sort of a nice way to celebrate it by, showcasing the Crew and the Crew Unlimited. Because I'm also going to be announcing that I will be streaming this game tomorrow at, I want to say, let's do 1 p.m. Central Time or 1 p.m. CST, so we'll just leave it at that. And I will also have a comment in the description pinned regarding the poll that I had conducted a couple days ago, as well as the future of this channel. But anyway, yeah, check out the stream. It'll be here on YouTube. I figured that'd probably be the easiest. I do have a Twitch I could dig up and also use maybe in the future, but like I said, it's entirely up to what you guys prefer. But for right now, we'll just leave it at YouTube, and I'll be streaming that tomorrow instead of making another video, and we'll just go from there. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when I post another video. Also, check out my Rumble. I'll leave a link in the description. It's a channel that I have as a sort of backup just to, just to have just in case YouTube or anything happens with it. And there's a sort of backup way people can still see me. Because we are still on the road to 500 subscribers, and as of recording, we're at 493, so we just need 7 more subscribers, and we'll hit that sweet, sweet 500. And be one step closer to being monetized. So anyway, I'll see you guys with another video. Y'all take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for my live stream.